Hello again, people. I thought I'd better start recording this before I get too tired, which will probably be very soon. And no doubt I'll run out of battery before I finish, then I'll have to go and recharge it, so I'll have to take another day's break. I do actually have another 2 days to spare, so that's handy. Welcome to parts 95 and 96 of Build Your Own R2D2. These look like very random, weird parts we're getting. We've got another motor, which I was hoping never to see another motor again, but there is one. But like I said before, that one's for the head, so guess that's very important. By the end of these, we'll only have 4 parts to go. I can't believe it. I know you can believe it because a few of you watching have already finished your R2D2, and I'm very happy for you. But I'm nearing the end myself, so without further ado, let's see what's in part 95. I just love my editing. It says, the parts you have received are used to support the motor that turns the dome and transfer its drive smoothly via shaft running in 2 ball bearings. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it all sounds good to me. You will receive the dome drive motor itself in stage 96. Strangely enough, DeAgostini, I've already received it, and several issues past that as well. Alright, you basically need to put the little bearing inside the shaft, and then put this on top. And coincidentally, they're all shaped like each other, if that makes any sense, so that it's fairly obvious what to put where. Well, that's in there. The screws went in there. It's like I'm fumbling around in the dark now, towards the end, trying to guess what screws they're talking about. But they went in there and they screwed it down, which is the main criteria, I feel. Okay, you basically have to put these 2 together with the bigger bearing inside. So let me go and locate some really long flange screws and get this screwed in. It's quite weird. Then you need this plastic bit, and you put it over the round holes. Careful, not the hexagonal holes. No, over this side. And now I've got to find 2 5mm, 2 10mm flange screws that will fit through there. Well, it's in there, and that completes 95. Clearly that was a critical stage and an absolutely crucial part that we've made there. I just don't understand why. Let's move on. It's 96. Alright, by the end of this I'll have made a very strange looking piece of machinery and felt slightly cheated that we've not done very much at all. But regardless, this is what we're doing. Okay, first thing I'm doing is plonking this black plastic cap onto the end of the motor. So obviously I just need to line it up with the gap at the top where the socket is, and let's see if this clips nicely into place. Of course it did, but sadly missed the piece where it actually did clip down nicely into place. I shall forever have that joy to myself. And the next little bit is to take the larger plug on this tiny cable and plug it into that top bit, the only socket that you'll find. So how can you go wrong? And there we go. It's looking interesting. Next, we're taking the very solid metal support plate and we're plonking it over the bottom of the motor so that the wire is at the bottom, and lining up those 4 holes and screwing those into place with no less than 3 12mm screws. Okay, it says 3 12mm screws and there's 4 holes. I think I need to read more. Of course, people, it says plus 4 3 times 12. It was so obvious. Okay, that's on there now. And next you need to take the piece from the last part and slap it on the back on this side. And it actually fits in really nicely because it's got 4 You can barely, no, you can see them there. 4 tiny little pins just below the screw holes. Feels like a nice clicking into place when you put it on there. Then you've got to screw that in, all 4 holes, with another 4 6mm screws. Times 2, times 4, not 3, but 12. All makes sense. Okay, those are all in there. That was nice and easy. And the last part you have to do is stick this part right down the middle and line up the square hole with the square peg. That sounds like some kind of a saying. But anyway, let me just stick that in. And apparently, that's it. Job done. Part complete. So what have we made in 96? Well, the answer to that is, I do not know. But it looks a bit like one of those propeller planes. Maybe the start of one of those. Who knows? Anyway, that's 96, and these feel like very short parts. I feel like once I've cut out all my misspeaks and very unfunny jokes, yes, believe it or not, some of those aren't included in our final videos, it's not going to be very long at all. Also, once I've cut out all of my pauses, it's not going to be that long. But anyway, thank you for watching. That was parts 95 and 96. I hope Chris, who commented that they were going to be I was going to have fun with the head wiring. Hope you were only joking there, Chris. In fact, please lie and comment that oh no, I wasn't being serious. It's all going to go very smoothly. It's not all that hard. That's what I want to hear from you. And thank you also to my brand new subscriber of about 1 or 2 weeks ago. I do always appreciate subscribers, and I do thank you all for subscribing, and I will see you next time.